David, you mean you knew you had HIV, and you still slept with me without protection? Amaka's voice trembled as tears poured down her face inside the hospital waiting room. You wanted me to die with you. You wanted me to suffer this pain? Her family members held her as she struggled to confront her husband. The test results lay on the table, bold and undeniable. David looked away, his face cold. You're my wife, Amaka. If I have it, why should you be free? The room went silent. Everyone froze in shock. Amaka collapsed on the floor, screaming. Viewers, this is not just another story, this is real life. Before I continue, please subscribe to this channel now, because what you're about to hear will leave you in tears, in anger, and with lessons you'll never forget. Don't miss the end of this story. My name is Amaka. If anyone had told me years ago that David, the man I married with nothing, would be the one to destroy me, I would have fought the person. David and I started from scratch in Lagos. He was riding Okada, I was selling recharge cards. We had nothing but love. We drank Gary together, trekked home at night, prayed for a better tomorrow. When money finally came, it came like a flood. David won contracts, bought cars, built us a house in Lekki. I thought God had answered our prayers. But the man who once swore I was his queen forever suddenly became a stranger. He started smelling of strange perfumes, coming home late, lipstick stains on his shirts. When I asked questions, he barked at me. Amaka, don't stress me. Do you know how many women are begging for me now? I'm doing you a favor staying in this marriage. Those words pierced me like a knife. Soon my health began to fail. First it was fever, then body pains. Then I started losing weight, coughing nonstop. I thought it was malaria, typhoid, or even spiritual attack. I prayed. I fasted. I cried. But nothing changed. One day, the doctor called me aside. Madam Amaka, your test shows you are HIV positive. I froze. I laughed, thinking it was a mistake. Doctor, it's not possible. I am a married woman. I don't sleep around. How can this happen to me? But the pity in his eyes told me the truth I was not ready to hear. I ran home, shaking. I confronted David. He denied. He shouted. He accused me. You're the one cheating, don't put your sickness on me. But as my health got worse, my family stepped in. They dragged him to the hospital for a test. The result? Positive. But here was the knife to my chest. David had known all along. He had been on HIV drugs secretly, keeping himself alive, while infecting me without my knowledge. My brothers almost beat him to death. My mother wailed like a widow. And David? He stood there, with a smirk, and said coldly, She's my wife. If I have it, why should she be free? At that moment I knew the man I once loved had died long ago. What stood before me was a stranger. I lost hope in everything and on myself. I felt like dying. I made a promise to myself not to die with this virus but to stay strong for myself, and to also tell other women to be very careful. Today, I'm alive only by the grace of God and the drugs I started late. But I want to speak to every man and woman watching this. Love is not blind. Do not trust blindly. Marriage is not a prison for your health. Always protect yourself. Always go for tests. Don't let anyone's selfishness destroy your destiny. And to anyone living with HIV, know this, HIV is not a death sentence. With treatment you can live, you can thrive, you can still fulfill purpose. But wickedness, like what David did to me, is what kills faster than the virus itself. If this story touched you, please subscribe now and share this video. Many people are suffering in silence, and together, we can save lives with stories like this.